Hi, Isaac.
Am I interviewing you or are you interviewing me?
I don't know what we're doing. Hi, Isaac.
How are we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well.
So, Isaac, I was introduced to you earlier, but I don't really know what you do. And so I want you to tell us what you do.
Okay. So I wear a few hats. I work with the International Trade Center, supporting tech startups here in Ghana and IT companies, helping them scale and internationalize. I also work with the media agency, the Ghana Innovation Journal, that showcases what's happening in the landscape in Ghana. So we do both weekly news, who's raising funds, who's going to programs, and then an in-depth report 2 times a year, at least. And then also work with other partners as well.
I've heard about the media agency.
Mm-hmm.
Some time ago, I logged on it to read some of the things that's going on, and I think you're doing well. Anyway, away from the media agency and into fintech.
Yes.
For you, in the coming up years, how has fintech, grown? How has it changed our system when it comes to finances and, the ordinary Ghanaian?
Yeah, I think many things. I think we were doing some interviews earlier. A lot of people talking about fintech is access, it's interoperability, it's freedom. If you look now, almost everybody uses momo.
Yes.
Years ago, you would first say it's only for the people in the city. Now it's also in the villages. Before, it was only for the very techie people. Now people in their 70s, the aunties who can't operate computer or whatever, are using momo. So it's changed the way that people get to pay and access things. Now, even for simple banana or coconut, you can pay with momo, right? All the way up to like airplane tickets and so on and so forth. So there's nothing you can't process through momo. But on top of that now, other fintechs have allowed for ease of payment.
Yeah.
I look at companies like Blue Penguin. Almost all POS payments for petrol stations and shops are using this system.
Yeah.
It enables smooth payment, whether it's Momo or credit card or other ways to pay. So I think people being able to pay for things conveniently and be included in the financial ecosystem is really where I've seen the fintech industry really take people in the last couple of years.
Okay. So, in terms, you said you run an IT company, right?
And so I support IT companies.
Okay.
Yes.
You support IT companies. Let's talk about funding. I had an interview with a researcher recently, and he said that there's been a bit of skepticism when it comes to companies providing fundings for startup businesses. And so, you supporting startup businesses, what are startup businesses supposed to do to get money from people like you?
So it's very ironic, but if you're looking for funding, you always need to prove you don't need the funding, right? I know it sounds counterintuitive, but investors are looking for companies that it's like they're betting, right?
Yeah.
And like, I want to give you X amount of money, and I bet you can get me 10X. So if you can prove to an investor that you're on a very good roadmap, that you're already making money, they would rather chase you to take their money so you can make more, even more, right? So it's that mentality. If you tell the investor, oh, without your money, I'm going to collapse, then they get scared. They're like, I don't know, I'm not so sure. But if you tell them, listen, I don't need your money, I can go fine the way I am, your money will help me get even better, then they're interested.
So you need to tell investors you don't need their money. All right, that's actually very ironic. Okay, so for your company, is there some qualification, some requirements that these startup needs before, they're able to apply for these funds?
So what we do in the International Trade Center, the National Trust, Netherlands Trust Fund, is that we already had a call of applications and have selected the companies. Once they're inside, we help them no matter how big or small they are. So we have some looking for $100,000, others looking for $10 million. And we try to connect them to the right investors so they can get the money they need. But outside, like let's say through the Ghana Innovation Journal and the mother company, we also do some venture scouting. So some VCs would ask us if there are any companies that fit their criteria. Some are looking for fintech, some are looking for agri-tech, others looking for female founders. So they give us the criteria they're looking for. It can help scout to
Yes.
find the right people for them. We managed to do that for one company looking for a logistics company, and it was a $2 million deal that we helped find. So people are making money in this Ghana. So yes, the funny thing is there's lots of money out there, but usually investors looking for tickets of $1 million and above. So your 100,000, 200,000 is not so attractive, and you also need to think big.
Yeah.
So just saying, oh, I'm going from Accra to Kumasi is not interesting. If you say I'm going to Accra, to Nigeria, to Kenya, to all of West Africa, oh, that's interesting.
Right. There is money in the ecosystem. And if you need some, Isaac is here to connect you to the right people. Okay, Isaac, what is the highlight of your night?
There, I mean, seeing the winners, like, I mean, everybody who got nominated first is a winner, right? The FinTech Awards is not just about the winners, but it's bringing the whole community together in one place to celebrate. We all work so hard, and especially the fintechs, day and night, allowing the money to flow. The money makes the world go around.
Yeah.
So just seeing all the nominees was great, seeing all the winners. But for me, a special place is for Edem, who won Male Personality.
Yeah.
He's just been on this streak, this winning streak, which really showcases both him as a person and Calbank and the affiliated ventures, let's say, that they are supporting. So it's just so great to see him win again. I got to celebrate his win last year at the 3i Africa Summit. He got one of these nice big checks. He didn't give me any money. That was a shame. But but just seeing him win, I know he's onto something. And I know, I mean, there's a lot I can't say, but I know there's a lot coming from him and his outfit in the very near future. So I'm excited to hear about the news coming. That's great. I think this win is just a little bit of a celebration for all the work he's been doing.
Yeah. In terms of looking forward to, him doing bigger things, what are your expectations next year when it comes to the Ghana FinTech Award and even the Ghana FinTech industry in Ghana?
I think one thing that's been mentioned a lot is that we are very active regulators, and they've really created an enabling environment. And Ghana and Rwanda recently have signed this a crazy partnership where you can build a fintech in one country and export it to another country instantly. That has never been done. So that shows how forward-thinking both Ghana and Rwanda are, and what both nations expect to happen is you see fintechs move.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, these next year could be the Ghana-Rwanda FinTech Awards.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out there, Martin. You heard it here first, right? Because now your fintechs in Ghana or Rwanda affect each other's countries. So there's going to be more opportunities, more competition, more range of companies you can work with. So I think that's going to be one of the big changes, seeing this new wave of Rwandan-based companies entering into the Ghana market. That's going to start happening this year. And then the other thing that happened at the end of last year was the Bank of Ghana talking about digital assets, the blockchain, the crypto world. They had the ECD, the digital currency of Ghana, in blockchain format. So I think we're going to see also more things happening in that space. And I mean, we've held the African Blockchain Conference here. Jack Dorsey was here from Square. We've had Ethereum Foundation founder also come to Ghana. So I think we're ready to adopt and use more blockchain and crypto solutions. And I think that's going to be a game changer as well. If you're trying to move money between countries or even within the country, imagine being able to move money without momo charges.
That is a dream.
Right? So that's the dream right there. So I think those two, Ghana-Rwanda partnership and the blockchain crypto partnership, license and regulations coming will be game changers.
The blockchain, those things, there's been a lot of talks on it. And I think that for me and my experience, I think a lot of people have this knowledge that it is not safe. There's a lot of fraud when it comes to those areas. are there systems in place to address some of these things, to educate the ordinary Ghanaian about how it works and how safe it is, or even to mitigate, some of the security issues with these things?
Yeah, it's very safe. I think people generally just fear what they don't understand, and that's the typical thing. There's more pickpocketing, there's more momo fraud happening than blockchain fraud happening. It does happen, and one of the things that challenges in the blockchain space is because it's not centralized, so it's decentralized. You can't call MTN and say, "Oh, someone hacked my account."
Yeah.
So you have to be more careful when you're in the blockchain world, because you are in control. You can't blame anybody else. If you mistype a number, you can't just call the person, "Please send my money back." Right?
Okay, so Isaac Newton, I really like your name.
Thank you.
When I heard your name, I said, you must be some genius. And my boss said, yes, you are. When it comes to these high technology stuff, it was really nice meeting you and then having a conversation with you. I hope that next year would come back again with even bigger stuff and, better stuff. Anyway, can you share with us your social media handle so our audience can get in touch?
So it's Isaac Newton Aqua. On LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, and isaacnewtonaqua.com is my personal website. Check me out, connect. Let's see if we can move Ghana forward.
All right, so you had Isaac. Connect with him, and if you need money for all of the startups that you're thinking about, he will connect you to the right audience. Thank you very much. My name is Ya Isiama Afranokesi, and this is African Discourse channel. Thank you very much, Isaac.
The pleasure is mine.
Yeah.